Hi, Mike and Ike. So today I'm reacting to more confessions. I'm a little scared. Also, I got another album. I know it's a little bit controversial because if you know, you know. Okay, I'm trying to see where I left off because I have so many, like, guys, I've been trying to do as many, but I also want to do other content, like I said. And also, combined, like, TikTok, I have, like, 57. And then on the confession form, I have, like, 100, so. Oh, okay. When I was in 3rd grade, I was at a new school and had transferred in the middle of the year. At this time, I was the main character at this time. So it's around Valentine's Day, and one guy comes up to me and asks to take me to the soccer field. So he doesn't. We sit down in the middle of the field, and he tells me that I'm cute and stuff. And I was sitting there, like, looking at my nails thing. I was thinking I was that girl. And then a few minutes later, another guy comes up to me and is like, will you be my Valentine? So I told both of them I would think about it. And then the next day, I put a piece of paper, it said no, and I put it in my mouth. And when they asked what my answer was, I stuck my tongue out. One of them actually grabbed it off my tongue. And they were both sad, oh well. Okay, here's the next confession. So basically, dang, this from October 8th. What day is it? The 19th is right there. Silly me. So basically, in 5th grade, I got a boyfriend. We'll call him Jan. And again, cringe warning. I went to talk to him. So I had what I called a wingman. And it was my guy best friend. I would tell him what to say to my crush at the time. And so he would. And so then eventually my Jan, I'm sorry. Okay, wait. At the time, wait. My Jan asked my friend to ask me out for him. So he did, and we started dating. And we would barely talk. But Jan had these two weird ass friends. Like, his girl best friend asked me if I wanted to know what a boob job was. We were in 5th grade. So I already didn't like Jan's friends. So whenever his friends would come around us, I would sprint away and sing a song to myself thinking I was the main character. Then Jan would come over and be like, are you okay? Blah, blah, blah. And so I would always do that when Jan's friends came around. And eventually broke up with Jan. But I was planning to do it on Valentine's Day because I thought it would be funny. I ended up not doing it on Valentine's Day and just broke up with him because I didn't like his chin. Girl, why would you? That's me, because you don't like his chin. And then Jan tried to make me jealous by giving my friend a chocolate rose on Valentine's Day. I remember that girl that threatened to unalive me and gave me a chocolate rose on Valentine's Day. I don't even think I, like, tried to get back at her, like, by, like, saying anything to her, like, yes or no. Girl, I just ate the chocolate rose and moved on with my day. Okay, so next. Dang, okay, we got 2 more from another person. Well, of course, I'm gonna read more after that, but you know what I mean. Okay, so this is my first wild confession. I got many, but my half-sister is from my dad's side of the family. We'll call her M. She was a few months older than me, and she had this weird thing about being a mom and doing weird stuff from a young age, if you know what I mean. And I remember I was around 10 or so. I guess she was jealous. I got my period before her or something. I don't even know. And kept asking me to sleep in her bed, which was normal. Wait, okay, I'm confused now. Okay, but naked. Okay, yeah, because the other thing, yeah, that'll be normal. Okay, because that's your half. Okay, I was like, no, girl, and she kept insisting it's normal. So I was in my bra and my pajama pants, and I think playing Granny on my tablet or something, and she was trying to asked me to practice kissing with her. And I said no, because, bitch, what the fuck? She kept insisting the entire night. So I went and laid with my grandparents for the rest of the night. Because this girl is weird as shit. Dude, to this day, has not had a boyfriend. Oh, my next confession is about my very first ex. We were freshmen, and this man cheated on me. But him being my first, I stayed until he kept doing what he was doing over and over again. Like, it gets to a point. And I found out right before our breakup that he had cheated on some girl for me at the start of our relationship, which was which was my last straw. So I basically plotted our breakup and had him get a buzz before we broke up. Then when we did, I fucked his ex. And to this day, this man is still obsessed with me. Like, making fake numbers and stuff. It's bad, low-key. This girl made me rethink my sexuality in a good way, though. Those confessions were a lot. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, next. When I was 11 on... Oh, wait, okay, that wasn't... I thought I read this on live for a second. When I was 11 on Fortnite, I met him. He was 61, flip it around. And a few days later, he said that he liked me, so I kind of liked him too. So we started dating, and he started being weird. So I broke up with him, and to this day, I'm 21, flip it around. And he's still 61, flip it around. And he is still sending me chuku pics. If you watch Janika, you already know what a chuku is. I have a confession. It's kind of scary, but whatever. So basically, when I was 31, flip it around, one of my friend's older brothers was almost 16, almost 17. He started texting me and stuff, and we started talking. I've never had a boyfriend, so I kind of didn't know what to do. But anyway, he started texting me and stuff, and we started talking. I never had a boyfriend before, so I kind of know what to do. But anyway, one day he ghosted me. I was like, whatever. But then I found out he actually started texting my sister. But then that fall, we were hanging around each other and got close, basically. And we were at a cabin with no adults, and we got really close, and I thought something was going to happen because he was telling my friends that he was basically in love with me. And I still have never had a boyfriend before, so I was super excited. Then one day we went sailing together. I thought something was going to happen, but then on the ride down from the mountain, we saw he was texting another girl. And the next day, he left and went to her state and literally made her his girlfriend. Also, this is the real kicker. But the girl he left me for is my cousin. I hope you okay, okay, so congrats on 10K. Thank you, because mine was October 8th, so this was a while ago. My confession is my dad left me when I was 8. But now I'm 18, getting ready to go to college. But I remember him being in the military, so I'm thinking of having a relationship with him so I can get those VA checks. $1,800 per month while I'm in school. And low-key, just going to parties to party and meet guys. You mean like by relationship, you mean like a parent, like, child relationship, like, right? Oh, let me cut that out. Yeah, they do. I had to read it again. Why does it say e-kitten? Why does it say e-kitten? So basically, me and my sister were 21, flip it around. We used to troll on Discord and pretend to be fake e-kittens. Then we met this guy about 19 or 20, so we decided to troll him. We texted a lot, and then one day, he texted me, "Do you touch yourself?" And I was like, what is he talking about? What the fuck? And then I don't respond, so he texted to my sister this time. Your sister said she touches herself to you. Mind you, me and her are right next to each other. Then we all decided to call and confront him. He had this deep voice like Darth Vader's. So me and my sister turned our cameras on, and we were pressuring him to turn his on. Then he finally turned it on, and we saw him. Oh my gosh! Like it's the same confessions every time. It's it's just different like ages. Like one's 15, one's 16, one. And we saw him jerking it off. And it was revealed that he was a 35-year-old man. We are both 61 flipped around. I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, I don't even know what to be saying at this point. Like, there's so many, and all of them are like that. Like, there's so many. Okay, so this is a story my sister told me. It's interesting. So my sister, 21, flip it around, met this guy who was 22. And she hung out with him a lot. And we went to this event. Oh, and at this event we go to, it's called EAA. So she was walking around with him, and they had been friends for like a week. Maybe one day. Oh, and maybe one day. Because I was about to say, just one day? Don't blame me. When she was walking around with him, he asked her if she ever kisses someone. And she said no. So he just straight up kissed her. And it happened for a few seconds. And then they started walking again, and they passed by his empty tent, and apparently he and her walked into it and apparently had some fun. And then they have this emoji, and then they have an eggplant emoji, so you can already assume what happened. Yeah, so that happened. They've been best friends ever since, and it's been like 2 years, and they still talk and hang out. So let's go ahead and call the cops. I don't have my phone on me, so you're gonna have to do that one. Yeah. Hope this helps. I was 21. Flip it around. He was 71. Flip it around. We met in church camp. I was still in middle school. And we got together. He asked to hang out. I said yes. So he picked me up. I told my mom it was his dad picking me up, so she was okay with it. But when I got to his house, he wanted to do it. I don't really, like, I don't know. I'm starting to become unfaceless. Like, I've read, like, confessions like this around, like, 30 times already, so. And I didn't even know what it was, so we did it. And my mom picked me up, and she wanted to meet him. But I told her he was 31 flipping around. So when she saw him, she punched him, and I texted him when I got home. He said it's okay, but only if we can, you know what, again, and I broke up with him. Like, why are these all the same? I have to tell you this. Even if you never post it, because I have to get this story out somewhere. Well, here you are. Welcome to the video. Period. Okay. My voice will dry out. Laugh my ass off. Why did I say... Okay, just read. I need to just reach it. Okay. Kaisen. I don't know. So my father, now in prison for SA of a minor. Was a frivolous character. His mother more so. The crazy really does pass down. Anyway, this story in particular is about my grandmother and my uncle on my mom's side. My uncle had a fun snow habit. And my grandmother, while she was living with us, being my mother, father, and maternal grandmother, decided she wanted to hit some of my uncle's snow. But also hit that. If you catch my drift. So by slowly turning on the AC, which at the time ACs were loud in trailers. so no one in the home would hear anything. They proceeded to tap that straw and tap that ass as we all slept. They then stole the family car we had to go below money and snow in New Mexico. The cherry on top, that I wasn't asleep and I heard all of it. So your uncle and your grandma. Wait. Uncle on your mom's side. So, don't tell me that your grandma... Don't tell me it's also the grandma on your mom's side, because it's the uncle on your mom's side. But it's not the grandma on the mom's side, right? Because that's not... But they said maternal grandmother, and doesn't maternal mean mom? Okay, next confession. So when I was 10, I got my first phone and stuff, right? Anyway, I got snapped, and then this boy, let's call him Lucas, asked me back, right? Then I add him back, and stuff, and same day we get together, I was a little easy hoe. I mean, I was easy little hoe. I was an easy little hoe. Girl, read it. Anyway, he had mental health issues and stuff. So, this dude will always self-harm. Anyway, I got enough of it. He was 16, by the way. So, I tried to break up with him, but he said if I did, he would kill himself. Oh. I shouldn't have said that. So, I broke up with him and turned lesbian. I love your videos. Thank you. So, there was this boy in my class, and he was new, and he wanted me and a friend to show him where PE is. So we did. And then this girl named Lily saw him and asked me who he was. And I said his name is Max. So a couple days later, Max and Lily are dating. Mind you, it's the first week of school. But then my friend Ava saw Lily holding someone else's hand and took a picture of it and sent it to me. Then I showed Max the picture and he went to go break up with her. After that, Lily said I was mad because I ruined her relationship and she wanted to throw hands. And I said, okay, so we fought. And not gonna lie, I ripped a chunk of hair. I ripped a chunk of her hair and gave her 2 black eyes and then got suspended. That's all. By the way, I love your videos. Thank you for watching. Okay, and thank y'all for watching this video because no shade. No shade. I'm done. Okay? Have an amazing day. Stay positive. I don't know how many confessions I read. All I know it's been 24 minutes. And I'm not going to feel like editing this. But I'm going to anyway because I just want to get all these done because I'm almost done. So, yeah, have an amazing day. Stay positive, like I said. Subscribe to my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, TikTok alt account. Send confessions in the confession forum. Yeah.